Ever wondered what really makes a ghost story scary? I mean, really get under your skin. It's not just about the jump scares, it's about how the story is built. Today, we're not just going to tell a ghost story. We're going to take it apart, piece by terrifying piece, and see what makes it tick. Let's get into it. Every great scary story has an image that just hooks you, right? A shadow, but with no one there to cast it. That's the moment. It's an immediate signal that the normal rules of the world, well, they're out the window. The door to the supernatural just creaked open. You know, every haunting needs a before. It needs that moment of calm. In storytelling, this is the part where we see the normal, everyday world of our main character, just moments before it all gets turned completely upside down. So meet our protagonist. She's a student, all alone in the school library, cramming for her finals. I mean, it's a familiar place, right? It should feel safe. But it's late, and that changes everything. The usual buzz of the library is gone. Instead, there's just this heavy silence. She is completely and utterly alone, and let me tell you, that kind of isolation is the perfect breeding ground for fear. Okay, and this is where things really start to kick off. We're now getting into the buildup. This is all about the slow, steady escalation of suspense, where little things that are just off start to pile up, one after the other. Just look at how the tension is built here, step by step. It starts so small, with just a sound, weird footsteps, then a quick visual, a figure that disappears. So she bolts from the school, trying to get to safety, only to find the outside world is wrong too. The street is totally empty, and there's that shadow again, with nothing to make it. Each step just tears down her sense of security, leading to the one thing she can't run from, a strange, limping woman waiting for her on the road. And here we are, the climax. This is the top of the roller coaster. This is that moment all that tension has been building toward. The direct, terrifying, face-to-face confrontation between our student and whatever it is that's been following her. The horror here is just so effective. It doesn't need a cheap jump scare. It relies on pure descriptive dread. We get these awful, vivid details, the tattered clothes, the twisted limbs, that tangled hair. It creates an image in your mind that's designed to be deeply unsettling, something that just sticks with you. And all that external horror, it translates directly to what's happening inside her. Just like the quote says, her body is frozen, her mind is completely numb. And that's what true terror is, isn't it? It's not just seeing something scary, it's that feeling of being rendered completely and utterly powerless. So the confrontation continues, but our student is just silent. The woman asks her a question, but she is so gripped by fear she can't even speak. The only thing she can do is make this desperate, silent gesture, just pointing away, basically begging for this terrifying figure to disappear. And then, a final, piercing scream just rips through the night as the woman finally leaves. It's the release of all that built-up tension, a final shock that's so overwhelming, our protagonist just faints. The confrontation is over. But the story isn't, not yet. We're now in the final phase, the resolution. After the absolute terror of that climax, this is where we get the explanation. The mystery gets solved, and we finally understand the truth behind the haunting. So, our protagonist wakes up. She's safe, in her own home. A neighbor found her unconscious on the road. This brief return to the normal world, this little moment of safety, it's crucial. It's setting the stage for the story's tragic reveal. And here it is, the heart of the story. The ghost has a name, Agatha. And she wasn't some monster, she was a mother. Her 9-year-old daughter died in a tragic accident at the very school where our story began. Agatha herself died soon after, just consumed by a grief so powerful it has literally tethered her spirit to this place. She's not trying to hurt anyone, she's just a restless soul, forever searching for the child she lost. And suddenly, that fear we felt turns into something else, empathy. And that brings us to the core of it all. This story, like all the most powerful ghost stories, isn't really just about being scared. It's about a human emotion so strong it transcends even death. And it leaves us with a truly haunting question. What happens when a mother's grief has no end?